wellness and health specialist. But right now, what we're really going to be talking about is your new endeavor, darling. Your new endeavor, and we were talking about it on Saturday. Give us a quick wrap up, that way we can get Becky on board with everything, and give us a little quick recap of yourself and why you're here, and why probably me more so. Sometimes I felt more so than you. Why I feel this is super important what you're doing with this endeavor.
Yeah, so hi everyone, little recap if you missed it Saturday, and to let Becky know a little bit more.
I was so not anywhere near this radio station Saturday.
It's fine, you're here now and we're all together.
So I am a veteran, 10-year Air Force veteran.
I'm already so impressed. Wow.
Yeah,
Creative, I like to call myself a creative entrepreneur. And I started a brand called Hoodrat after a blog that I had on Substack last year called Heartbreak and Hookups. So it was sort of a little, like part 2 of the blog, I guess. Yeah. And I didn't really know where to go with it. And so now I'm making content, I guess, the last few weeks. It's been getting popular, apparently.
No, it hasn't.
Well, the name already has me hooked. Like, Hoodrat,
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I want in.
We are the retired,
Exactly.
Hoodrats.
Well, because and Becky's right. You're right, because that Hoodrat is enough to make you stop.
Yeah, I want to know what it is.
What's that?
And then I want in.
Yeah.
I want to partake. I so want to partake.
And
What?
so Becky, since last time we were here, we were talking about graduating classes, graduating classes.
Yeah.
Do you have a graduating class? What graduating class are you?
What do you
you-
mean?
you-
Like a
you-
real hood rat? Like
Yeah.
doing real hood rat activities?
Well, that's what we're getting at. Yes. I believe this is an onion that we've never peeled.
With me?
Yet. No, I don't think so.
Should I be truthful?
Be truthful. Come on, we're in good hands
You're in a
here.
safe space.
As a boy, I've done hood rat things in the past.
All boys do hood rat stuff.
I know, but nerdy hood rat stuff. I mean, that's a whole weird level.
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna say I wish I would do more hood rat stuff.
It's never too late.
I really, it's just
It's
that
never too late.
I'm always like so in committed relationships. I have no time to do hood rat stuff.
Hey, there's men in committed relationships that have time to do hood rat stuff.
But
So it's
again,
possible.
men are horrible, and I think I speak for at least 80%.
Definitely, yeah, I know you.
And
speak
I
for
just,
yourself
at times
on
I
the
really
topic.
do wish I did more hood
You
rat
did more hood rat, but,
activities. Because I'm always like, man, my last relationship was 20 years.
Wow. You were in a relationship for 20 years? Okay. Yeah, no time to be a hood rat there.
No.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's commendable.
Well,
in itself.
it's 23 altogether, married 20. So it's like.
Was that your high school sweetheart?
If he would have gone to high school.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He was doing hood rat stuff already. That's why he was in at school. Yeah.
Was he at independent studies?
No, he was
No, okay.
already being a hard worker, a mason.
Okay.
They gave him an
Oh,
ultimatum.
mason, yeah.
Either you go to school or you get a job.
And not even just a job, they got
And
trade.
he got a job,
That's
not just a
trade.
job.
Trade.
You got a job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
job. He was laying out cement and bricks
Oh, he was
and
working.
yeah, and then like
Yeah.
forever anywhere we go, he like looks at brickwork and he like could point everything wrong. They laid this one wrong. This one was already drying when they laid that brick on top.
Oh,
Look at this
yeah.
one's uneven. Look at how much cement on this side. It's like, oh my goodness.
So
just
he's even
quiet.
pointing it out as even an
Yeah.
art, not just a
Yes.
craft, but an art.
Mhm.
Wow. I didn't know that. I'm
Mhm.
impressed by that. Totally impressed by that.
Yeah.
So you're not a graduate of a class. So
No.
that's cool. You didn't have time to do it.
But I
because
wish I
you were too
was.
busy being committed.
Yes.
I feel like if there's anyone out there who's never been a hood rat, I feel like they secretly want to be a hood rat.
I do.
Or fantasize about being a hood rat. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I'm not secretly trying to nothing. I admit it. I want to do hood rat stuff, but I think I'm too old now.
No, you're
No,
never too old.
never.
Isn't it like after 35 you're considered a
No.
possum?
No, because I mean,
A hood
I
possum?
can't speak for my sisters, but I mean, don't we kind of go through phases? Like you could have your hood ratness at 12.
Wow.
Not 12, 20s, in
20s.
your 20s,
I'm like
in
12.
your 20s,
At least
in your
over
20s.
18. Okay. We're not
But,
encouraging
you
minors.
know,
to
no,
be
no,
hood rats.
definitely not. We're definitely not. But you know, let me admit, you know, my sisters, as you get older, you get better. So I mean, why not
That's
be
true.
a seasoned hood rat? Not seasoned hood rat, but you're more
Start
seasoned in your
later.
career.
Yeah.
You could start later, and I mean, I don't know, maybe I
I've
could.
had friends like in the Air Force, especially because a lot of people in the military get married young. So when they get divorced, then they hit their hood rat phase, and when they're divorced.
Yes.
So you know what I mean. You can have your hood rat phase anytime, any phase of life.
And in this show, Becky, you know that
I
we
want in.
encourage. We encourage you. You know, in the show, we encourage. No matter
Safe
where
hood
you are.
rat activities.
Yeah, yes. If they come out later in life, that's cool. We love that.
So respect me if I come out as a hood rat.
And the one thing as we get into everything, as we talk about the brand here, is one of the things that is very important to make mention again is this brand, this endeavor, this campaign, all came from grief and loss, and this was a way for you to manage and to cope. And as you were coping, fill us in on what really developed out of it, because I know it was just more of a thing to just, I need to purge, release. But talk to us about how this grief and how this loss turned into where we are this moment.
Yeah, so my sister passed away January of 2025. My triplet sister, so she was 2 minutes older than me. So the loss hit me.
Triplet sister?
Yeah, she was 2 minutes older than me. So the loss hit me like a ton of bricks. Like it was shock. It was like, you know what I mean? It was terrible. So by the summer of that year, of last year, she passed away in January. By summer, I started to write. That's when I started to write Heartbreaking Hookups with a blog that was about like my old hood rat life, because I didn't want to think about grief. I was like, okay, I don't want to talk about sad stuff anymore. And then prior to that, I had a podcast for years that was on mental health. So I was like, I don't want to talk about mental health. I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to put my grief out there. So I was like, I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
Yes. I was like, I'm going to do something different, distract myself, and talk about something fun for once. And then as I was writing the hookup stories, there was a particular story that I wrote about that reminded me, wait a minute, my sister was there being a hood rat too. Now I'm sad. Now I'm triggered because she was there. Now I'm like, oh my God, now these fun memories are also sad.
Yeah.
So I eventually stopped the blog after a while, and not only because it reminded me of my sister, because also some of those relationships that I was writing about, I'm like, wait a minute, this is like borderline domestic violence. That's also that comes with like hood rat life. Like sometimes you end up with like a really like aggressive guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're partying, and all of a sudden the partying turns.
Over.
Yeah, there's like a dark side to partying. So anyway, I stopped writing the blog, and I remember going through a phase where I was like pretty much lost. And to be honest, I'll be real with you guys, I'm still lost. I'm like going through this, starting this brand, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I literally don't know. So I'm just kind of taking it day by day.
I think, honestly, that is one of the beautiful aspects of it is I mean, you say you don't know what you're doing. I believe you do know what you're doing.
No, I don't.
No, I believe you know what you're doing. I feel like there's this underlying plan, but you're kind of like rolling the dice, and wherever they land and whatever the result is, you're gonna go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel there's still a strong structure there.
Yeah.
And another cool element though, Becky, that I like about this is you brought us, I feel, and let me know if I'm wrong about this, because it's just being over analytical, is I feel like you're bringing us in with you.
Yes.
As it's going through. So it's like,
yeah.
It's a rare. For me, it's like a rare thing. It's almost as if we get to do this with you in real time.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I didn't think about it like that.
But that's how I'm feeling it about it.
And
Yeah.
people appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you're bringing us with you. You're letting us in.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. I didn't even think of it like that.
Yeah,
Because
no.
even like, I feel like with the first video that went viral, there was somebody like, oh, we need a hood rat meetup. And from there, I was like, do you guys want to do a dinner meetup? And they voted on a story poll of what they voted yes. And then I was like, what city? And I asked Pomona or LA, and they voted for LA. And then I said, okay, what dates? And they voted for the dates. So I'm like, right away, people were involved. So I'm like, okay, I found my people.
So my thing is, okay, so let me ask you, why
and
did you...
Patrick will be there. Or hood rats too.
Let's go. No, my question is this. So 2 cities is Pomona known as a Hoodrat hub?
Yes.
Was
No,
it ever?
well, no, but I live very close to there.
I live in Pomona,
Oh, okay.
near Holt.
Near Holt.
All the hood rats
Oh,
are
that's
I know.
more.
on
That's
Holt.
more
I
than
partied in
Hoodrat.
downtown Pomona before,
Okay.
but there wasn't like a restaurant that I knew about.
Okay.
In Pomona?
Yeah, like a nicer one. I mean, there's one on the hill.
No, there's El Jefes
El
on
Jefes?
Mission across the street from the police station, and it is.
Nice.
Hood rat.
So,
Hood
and
rat
so,
headquarters.
so with Becky's account, so it is a good Hoodrat hub outside of
Yes,
Holt,
I've been in Pomona 15
because
years.
Holt's like a whole other thing. I know that's where all the proceeds are and stuff. So it's that's a whole.
The proceeds?
The proceeds.
Proceeds, not proceeds.
But no, so you say yes, it's a good hub. So having it between LA and Pomona was a good.
Well, I chose Pomona because I live close to there, and I was like, I don't want to drive all the way to LA. It's only a short little drive
Convenient.
from where I'm at, yeah. So I was like, And then there's also downtown Pomona, so I
Yeah.
thought, okay. But I didn't have anything in mind until after they chose LA, so then I went bougie. I was like, let's do something bougie, yeah.
No, it's cool.
Yeah,
And
but
so, what I like is it's like now a mature meeting. Like now it's
Right,
mature because now we're
right.
grown, and now we have all these
Yes.
experiences, and now let's share the experiences.
yeah, and I had to like pick out all the cochinos that were in the DMs, like,
What's
is this a
it?
dating event?
Mhm.
Like, can I meet singles? And I was like, this is a girls' night, just to keep them out.
Just for hood rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's gonna be awkward.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I know Becky made a joke, and she's like, "Come on, Patrick, you're gonna go." I mean, yeah. I mean, I can
Yeah, but
always,
I don't consider you a cochino though.
But I can always pick up and clean and.
I feel like there's a difference between you and like
You know what I mean?
like
The
a
dirties,
nasty-
yeah.
Yeah, like this is the bottom
No,
of the barrel
Patrick's
type
very
of guy.
respectful. Yeah, no,
And
no,
then I'd
no.
probably just be like, "Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'll be over here." But no, that. See, this is. So one thing that I was sharing, Becky, with our guest the other day was that wasn't my outlook on it. Like my first thought wasn't like that. Wasn't being a pig. It was more like
The pig.
it was more like this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is actually. I was like I see what's going on. I was like there's like an advocacy piece coming out of it. There seems to be like a wellness piece coming out
Well,
of it.
now,
Yeah,
honestly,
well-
that came out after because people were trolling me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, let me let the people know. I'm
Yeah.
not some dumb hood rat, okay?
No, but-
I'm like, let me just remind myself, too, of what I'm capable of, too. Because I
Yeah.
came in there very casual, and I'm like, wait a minute, this could be something
Yeah.
important. And
No, yeah.
I realized that, actually,
Well, 'cause-
over the weeks.
Yeah,
over the
because
last
you
few
had
weeks.
even shared that was a response because you had gotten this greasy negative response, but you had
Yeah.
also got this affirming response, like where there was an ownership to it.
Right,
there
like
was
retired,
a pride
the
to
retired
it.
hood rats in the comments,
Yeah,
too, yeah.
and then
so.
there was also not just a pride to it, but there was also like, yes, we were, but here's our growth now, but we're
Mhm.
still gonna carry that moniker just a little because some of the things that you've been
Right.
sharing
Yeah.
and what I've heard from other hood rats, it doesn't sound easy because, like you said, you
The
got
hood rat
the
life?
well,
Oh,
'cause
right.
you, well, no, I mean, in
The
terms
hood
of
rat
the-
life is not easy.
yeah, no, yeah, because and I'm looking at it
Takes
as
some
the
work.
predatory male aspect from it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking at, and
Mhm.
then when you share your stories,
Right,
and
that
the
part
good
is easy.
stories,
You're right.
But you know what?
What's up?
Let me add this.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to my right here.
What's up?
Okay, no matter what a woman will post,
Mhm.
in the eyes of that wrong crowd of
Mhm.
men,
Mm-hmm.
you're a hood rat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna share this over the weekend.
Yeah,
Okay?
sure.
I put a post of me in a bathing suit. Not showing anything, because you already know I don't show
Mhm.
anything.
It was a
Mhm.
classy one piece.
I am
Basic
very
piece.
proud of myself because I have lost 25 pounds.
Ooh, congrats.
Okay, it is hard to lose 25 pounds. The older you get, the harder and impossible it is to lose weight. So I am freaking proud of myself for losing my 25 pounds. Was I able to wear bathing suits 10 years ago? Yes. Was my confidence up? No. Okay, I no. I've never had the confidence to wear a bathing suit and take a picture and post it. Never.
Wow.
Jamás.
Yeah.
I did that over the weekend, and I've had other bathing suit pictures, always pretty much a one piece, because again, I know better than to post certain things because of the response that I always get. Right away, there's a guy, okay? And he says, and then it wasn't even on the bathing suit picture. It was another picture that I posted out. I always take pictures of what I'm wearing because I like my clothes. I take pride in not only spending the money for my clothes, but again, wearing what I can fit into now that I have struggled so hard. I hate the gym. And I'm at the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I hate it. I'm definitely not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. So I am very, very proud of myself. He put on there, this is why guys send pictures. Why? Because a woman is proud of her look and she's pleased with the way she looks and she wants to share with her people.
Right.
I don't see anywhere that I'm saying, hey, send me a picture of your genitalia. I want to see.
None of you are.
Okay, so you guys out there need to have better manners. I always turn it around to you are a father. If you're not a father yet, you're a brother, you're a son. How would you like these guys treating your family like that, especially when you're not out there looking for anything? You know, so there's always that trash. I'm going to call it trash because that's what it is. If you as a man cannot go on social media and just browse without having a dirty opinion or trying to belittle somebody or trying to come back negative as she's trying to be a pick-me, get off of social media because you make yourself look so stupid. I'm going to say that.
And again, we got to remind our brothers and myself too. I don't try to disconnect myself. I love myself. They're not doing it for us. So our sisters, they're not doing it for us. They're either doing it for each other or doing it for themselves.
Ourselves, yeah.
It's not for us. Again, with that time, and Becky knows this. If I kind of want to be oogling, I'm old school. I could maybe pick up an old pinup magazine, or I don't know. There's other sources where there's other media that does it. So and this is going to be the hard question before we move on. Is I want to ask you this 2 questions really quick. We don't have to answer this. It's something I want everyone to think about. How can we make? What can men do to change their approach on this? And what can our sisters do to teach us?
I don't think it's our responsibility to teach you
No,
guys.
it's not. No, it's not. And at the end of the day, no, it's not.
No, I think.
Thank you.
You know what though?
But
I want to add. There's a lot of women that do like that attention.
Okay.
And I feel like because of them, we all get put in the same bracket.
Okay.
And it's not fair.
No, it's not.
Because again, that's like she said, we don't need to educate or we don't need to put hints out there for you to pick up. You can see. You can see. If I'm sitting there posing in a thong with booby tassels, then get at me the way you get at me. If you're seeing that I'm completely covered with a rose in my hair and I have my dress under my knee, what are you trying to hint at?
That's good. This is always going to be a topic I know we bring up, and you're right. It is really not your place to show us. But there's also, like Becky's point too, it almost feels like, does someone have to, or does someone at least have to sit and mediate, if not teach? You get what I mean? Like, so again, this is just a big old thing for us. We can probably talk about it. It could probably never ever change. Right?
I think it comes down to consent too. Like Becky's saying, like we don't consent to that.
Yeah.
Like we're not.
Yeah.
Like it's if we didn't explicitly, like how she said, we're not like showing our thong, and even the girls that shows their thong, I don't even think they want that kind of feedback all the time.
I was about to say the same thing. Even if she is wearing them tassel tops, that still doesn't mean that it's an open invitation.
She could just be posting that for herself too.
She could just be posting that for herself too. But again,
I mean.
No, but again, if she is, I'd still like to think that there's still a protocol for that, to reach that, to get at that. I still feel that there would still have to be a respectable protocol. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna sit back on that, and we're gonna have everybody think about that. And it's KQBHLP, Los Angeles, California, 101.5 FM. Izzy. So Izzy, I know we had our quick little talk about how we can correct my brothers and correct the rest of the boys here. But so let's get back to what we were talking about and really look at the positive aspects of it, because you said before we got into that other discussion, you mentioned that kind of wasn't even on your mind. Like, you didn't even think about that this can actually be a positive, affirming sort of campaign.
I wanted it to be a lighthearted, fun brand that just launches cute merch for girls. You know what I mean? For like the retired hood rats. I even said in my video, calling all hood rats.
The retired hood rats. I like that.
Well, like in the comments, everyone was like, retired hood rat, class of 2001. Class of 2001.
Yeah.
So
cool.
I was like, oh my god, I called the retired hood rats and they showed up. So that's really what I wanted to do, and I had no idea that it was gonna cause so much commotion and upset so many people, upset women, upset men. I've had the DMs continue. I get nasty messages like every day.
And you're gonna.
Every day.
That right there is already telling me that you hit a mark on something. Like that's telling me like you're doing something right.
Keep going.
I block them all.
No, keep going, because you hit something right.
No, but don't block them. Just ignore them.
I delete the comments though.
Yes, because if you
them.
block, they can't share.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when they're hating on you, in reality, they're giving you más fama. You know what I mean?
They're giving you that engagement.
Yeah.
I feel like I read the message, I panic, and immediately block. And then I delete. If I see the comment pop up, delete it immediately, and then block them.
Well, I mean.
So it's been 100 accounts I checked.
Yeah.
I blocked 100 accounts in 3 weeks.
And if you have a device where it kind of
That's how many people have trolled me.
Well, that's good. Again, that's tracking really well. And if you have that device where it kind of shows you a partial message, then you already know you can just delete it. You don't have to look at it.
You don't have to open
that
it.
way you don't have to open it. That
Some
way.
stuff is so graphic, and I'm like.
And this is what's gotta suck about that, because you're doing something and you know you're doing something that wasn't meant to be malicious or hateful or whatever, right?
I was just trying to have fun on
Just
the
trying to have
internet.
fun. Like you said, just want to have fun. Because when we spoke last, you said that was one of the endeavors you wanted to do. You wanted to do cute merchandise. That was something that you had been trying to do for a while, and you had your opportunity to do so. You found your opportunity to do so. You were led to this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's got to be hard, because
I even had to put out a statement on my little Instagram. In my bio, I had to put like, okay, the Hood Rat Company represents X, Y, and Z, and like this is not. I put like this formal statement, like this does not mean that you can disrespect just because
the name.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a lot. So anyway, it became something more serious than I intended immediately, almost immediately, because I had to do a lot of like damage control. You know what I mean? I'm like, I have to protect my mental health too. So
because that's what I'm saying.
The internet is an ugly
and that's going to be hard,
though.
because that's what it's going to do. It could have that impact on your mental health.
I remember the first day I kept refreshing, and I would read them to my sister, and she'd be like, "Stop reading them," and that's when I just started blocking.
Just ignore it, because I think it's clear that my brothers are going to be acting goofy.
And the hypocrisy of the brothers, let me tell you, okay? The guys that talk the most about hood rats are the ones that just pick hood rats to hook up with.
Or they
I'm going to tell you right now. No, they do.
You think they do?
They do.
Okay.
Getting with real hood rats ain't that hard. That's why they have that name. A hood rat.
But I even in our last one, I told our guest, I was like, I've always respected hood rats, because they always gave me their time and snacks.
Well, I don't like hood rats, because my ex just loved hooking up with them, and that was mean.
And for me, it wasn't. And like I had shared with.
And that's why I say the ones that speak the most on hood rats are the ones that love the hood rats.
Well, see, that's the thing. I respect and love hood rats, but not in the physical way. It's like I said, these gals give me time, let me hang out, let me dance, let me just be part of the circle for a short moment. And again, so I I gotta give
But you
my,
know what?
my flowers and respect.
There's I Hoodrats, yeah, I Hoodrats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most Hoodrats, yeah, I agree with you. They're fun, and then you
Yeah.
got the home-wrecking ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that hang out at the bar and they
Like,
know what they're in
the ones
for.
that are like intentional.
They're looking for
There's
blood.
like they're
categories.
intentional.
Yes.
Well, yeah, like anything else, I'm sure there's
Mhm.
subsects and levels of it. But I'm just saying, like for me, it was the fact that y'all let me hang out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, y'all let me dance. Y'all just let me just be, and I think it was the whole thing that I wasn't really being grimy about it. You know, and then the fashion is y'all come out with some good fashions too. I thought that
Hood rat fashion.
was cool. Yeah, fashion, cool, great, and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
now, getting away from this whole negative connotation and response that you've been getting, let's really talk and celebrate the responses that you've been getting, the welcoming aspect of it. Let's talk
Yeah.
about that. I don't want to focus anymore on this
On the
negative part. Let's
the
talk about
negative parts.
the good response that you're getting.
The good responses, yeah, I have girls. I actually had someone today that's been following me since the first video. She sent me a message saying, "Hey, girl, like I think you should really do keychains." And she sent me a link. And she's like, "I'll even help you order them." Like, she was like putting
How
me on
fun.
to keychains that she saw. I think she ordered them before.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "Dude, I hadn't thought about that. Thank you." Like, I wonder how I could come up with something like that. So.
Man, you put that keychain right there
Yeah,
on
and
the
I was like,
purse,
you know
on
what,
the
that's such a good
backpack.
With
idea.
a little fuzzy ball, I would
Yeah.
put it anywhere. Hood rat.
Yeah, so there's a lot of support like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that is what we got to look at, because that at the end of the day will outweigh any sort of negative approach. And it's like Becky says, no matter what, it sucks.
Mhm.
But no matter what a woman does, someone's gonna be goofy. You know what I mean? You could probably have a whole 1880s outfit where you have a big old collar and you're covered
And you're
up,
still
and
getting
you're
criticized.
still gonna get criticized.
And
you're
the
gonna get
worst part
sexualized.
is, it's girls among girls.
That's gotta be the
Yeah.
worst part. That has to
Yep.
be the more. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
can I ask a
get
question?
that too, yeah.
That with having another woman come at you out of pocket and at your neck,
Mhm.
is that worse than having some
Yes.
slimy guy?
Yes.
I've only had a
Yes, you say
handful of women come at me like that. It's
Mhm.
mostly men, but the women that do come for me, I'm like, you know what? I am a little hurt. I'm a
Okay.
little hurt. Yeah.
Well, no, because I
It's
would
like
feel.
betraying.
Well, okay, yeah, that's how I would feel too if I was in your position. I think I would feel betrayed.
Betrayed by womanhood.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, I put a post on Instagram because my biggest platform is Instagram. I'm on Facebook too and TikTok,
Mhm.
but Instagram is just so much easier for me. I was looking at my numbers, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, cool. I have 30 something thousand followers. Okay, out of 34,000 or something like that, only 8% are women.
Wow.
That is so hurtful
Wow.
because I'm not that woman. I will empower everybody. I will push. I will give you resources. I will give you advice. I will pick you up if you're crying. Like, I will cry with you.
Mhm.
For only 8% to be following me out of a 34,000 fan base or follower base, whatever you want to call it. I don't call it fan base. Everybody knows my social media is my social family. My social media family. I hate the word like a fan, it's not me.
Yeah.
But that is so sad.
But I bet
91%
you
men.
I bet you the views, the people lurking your profile, I bet you those are women.
Those are
But
up
they're-
there. I
Yeah.
get on my likes on my stuff. I only hit about 100, maybe 200, if that. But on my stories,
The views, right?
900, 800. It's like
They're
what's
watching,
so
but-
hard
yeah,
was
exactly.
giving a heart.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying love me. I'm not saying pay my bills, pay my rent. But even though you're watching, guess what? Instagram's still giving me a little something.
Yeah.
So stop being so freaking hateful.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. It's so sad.
Because there's really no need for it. And I get-
8%.
And I guess
Wow.
that's interesting.
And I
Start
posted
looking
it, and
at
I
the
even
numbers.
put the milkshake song on there because it's hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Like my followers are all men. All these women, where are you guys? Where are you guys?
Well, and that's what trips me out, because that should be your bigger.
And I'm
You're-
always
you're
empowering.
bigger.
Why? Because I started all this social media very old in my day. I literally have 5 years active with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I push everybody. If you want to do it, do it. My
Yeah.
friends that, I want to do this, I'm the one that makes the dream come true. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm a fairy godmother. That's what they call me. Like, not playing.
Mhm.
They call me madrina. For it to only be 8%, I was like, what the heck? I even refreshed it, like, maybe it's wrong. But no, it even gives me the ages. It's on there.
Yeah, because you do
It's on there.
It tells you what country.
And I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that is so hurtful to me. I feel betrayed.
Mhm.
Oh, and that's how it feels, right? Like, especially when you're going into this, because you are doing
Yeah,
this.
women are so
'Cause
jealous.
you're doing this you're doing it for the rest of the women.
But I think how you circling back to that question where you're like, how can you teach us men? I think it's in general, like
Everybody.
yeah, everybody, not just men. And the question is to ask yourself, not for us to teach you, but to ask yourself, why do you feel that way? Where did you get that idea from to treat somebody this way if they're posting, cute
Positive,
pictures?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
If they look a certain way online, like where did you get that idea from? It's a you question, not us. It's not on us.
No, you're right. You're right, and that's why I brought it forward, because that way we could start picking at these kind of thoughts and questions. And I know a lot of it is the anonymity of being online, because you can always have like a burner account or go through these other ways, or you can
And have
just
a big mouth and
yeah.
nobody's gonna smack you on it.
Yeah, because exactly, because you're not gonna get hit, right, for burning your mouth. And then there's people who are just plain ignorant and are all open about it, and they're just all open about the things that they say. So I know that's always going to be a topic we're always going to circle and come back, but I do like that thought of asking yourself, what is it that made you feel like that, react like that? And you're right, because it starts becoming projection, right?
Yeah.
Right, because that's
Like how can you see someone like having fun online or looking cute online, and then you're gonna go and say something negative to them because you see them having fun or being happy? Like something's wrong with you, not us.
just be like, hey, what's
Yeah,
up?
it's a you problem.
Absolutely.
Even with that, sometimes I don't even like to make like good comments, because I'm usually like nice hoops or like or like
And keep it very PG,
try to
very
keep it
friendly.
PG,
Yeah.
keep it friendly, because even at the end of the day, like I still don't want to say something that's kind of
Yeah,
off the
that gets
cuff,
twisted.
you know?
Yeah.
And even like at work, like and Becky knows, like jewelry and hoops. That's like I love seeing hoops.
He's like the birds. He's attracted to
Yes, I'll be
shiny
like,
stuff.
but if I see a gal with hoops, I'll just be like, nice hoops, homegirl, and I just keep it walking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just like that, nice hoops, keep it walking. Or maybe I'll be like, oh, if you like hoops, check out Trap Hoops. They got the goods. You know, I'll be like that. Like I'll be like, oh, you like hoops? Check this.
I like that
this
account. I
woman.
follow them.
Yeah, no, that's no. I'll be.
I just found them recently.
Yeah, I'll be up and out, anywhere, and I'll just be like, Trap Hoops, check them out. And I've just been following them just because, the woman that runs it just puts up some just really cool material. So, and
She's fly.
yeah. So I'm always supporting Trap Hoops. But again, if at best, I think that's probably the best from what I've been able to pick up when it comes to interactions between us, is if you got to say a compliment, make it as not generic, but like that, like, hey, nice watch, nice shoes.
Nice shoes.
But keep it going though. But keep it going afterward, right or no?
But
I'm
it's
not gonna
because
stop and
people are
engage. I'm
just
sorry.
so
I'm not
crazy
gonna
though.
stop and engage, though.
People are like, seriously, some people have mental issues.
Oh, of course. I think
And
that's
I'm
what
gonna
happened in
I'm
this
gonna
incident.
share a quick little story. This happened about 5 years ago. Okay, my personal relationship with my ex, right? Okay, we're always on and off. For the past 20 years, even though we're married, he
Wow.
dumps me. We're on and off. Okay, so I don't even like brag about my man no more. Like, there, if I'm with him for this season, we'll be back next season. It's like that. So I already know better, because the same thing. He's always running around. So it comes to that point where you're even embarrassed to say you're with them because everybody else has been with them already.
Okay, yeah.
So that's where I'm at. So we're good friends. We're gonna eventually work things out. I'm not saying no. We have a lot of history. Okay, so it was Halloween time, and a friend of ours invited us to a bar out there in Pomona. She was a DJ, whatever. I took my man at that time, okay, and we went. We're real cool with these people. She's a DJ. Her husband helps her with the records, and
Right on.
he announces for her. And, they're a team. We're real cool with them people. Okay, so we go. Again, I don't like to post him because, number one, he doesn't even like to be put out there. And number two, my personal life is so messy. I don't like to let people know what chapter in the book I'm in.
Yeah, like give
you know?
him any hints, yeah.
So, okay, I posted a video that the guy, the DJ guy recorded. And when he came to our table, I edited that part and I cut my guy off.
Yeah.
So this woman, okay, that followed them, the DJ people,
Okay.
she befriended me and she's all weird, she's just weird from the gate. She's like, who were you sitting with and why did you cut him off?
What?
Yeah. She had already seen the original video
Okay.
that the guy had posted.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because he posted the whole event all night long.
Wow.
So I told her, I'm all like, I just put a heart on there and I didn't answer.
Yeah.
'Cause it's none of
First
her
of all, I
business.
don't know you.
Uh-huh.
Second of all, it is none of your business. And third of all, if I didn't add the whole video, respect that part, even though you did see it somewhere else, again, it is none of your business.
Yeah.
She didn't leave it at the heart that I put on there. She took it to her.
No.
She
No.
messaged me.
Wow.
Why did you remove him? Who is that? So then I said, that's my husband.
Oh,
Shit. I said, that's my husband. Why? Do you know him? She's like going on and on that I'm always acting like I'm free and that I'm out and that I'm single and that I'm disgusting because I have kids at home that I should be worried about. Okay, my husband did try to do the truck driving, so we went cross country with my kids. Okay, I pulled the older one out of school. The little one wasn't in school yet. Again, if I only post me, I'm posting me. I don't need to post my children that are underage. I give my kids that respect that they don't need to be put out there.
Right.
Okay? Because I don't post them doesn't mean I don't spend time with my children.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows me personally, and he will tell you, if I could bring my kids with me everywhere I do, I will do that.
You would.
But guess what? They have bedtimes. So when I'm here, I can't bring them. I'm here late. When I'm out at functions, we go together. If I don't post them, it's because I respect them. That I have videos. I have my videos. Those are my videos, my personal pictures, my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She gets that I'm a dysfunctional and a horrible mother because I leave my kids behind for weeks on end while I'm living life like I'm single behind a wheel of a truck going cross country. That how do I think my kids feel? I think my kids feel freaking good that they get to see the whole country from a window when we're from Pomona and nothing happens in Pomona. So I told her that. I said, look it, first of all, I don't know you, but I don't appreciate the disrespect. And second of all, I don't get where you feel the need that I am a dysfunctional and an unfit mother. You never have your kids. Why? Because I'm not posting my kids?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Okay, I will say this much.
And
One time, I posted my older daughter. Dr. Seuss week, I gave her that Sally little hairstyle, and there was a man that sent me a very disgusting, horrible message
That's what we
asking
are.
me how much for my daughter.
Oh.
Okay? I went out and I talked to the police. I made a report. They told me because it's social media, there's nothing they can do because they can't even track this guy down.
And that is why.
After I got that message, this was 5 years ago, I
That's why you
never
don't post them,
again posted my kids,
That's why you don't.
especially
Oh my
on my
God. Don't.
Instagram.
Oh
My
my
Instagram
God.
is my personal page.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what this lady says about unfit mother. I'm a smother. Don't tell me how I live off camera. You know? And she went on. And once she saw that she couldn't get at me with that, okay, she had already done an investigation on my husband. She's sending me screenshots of my kids that they're horribly living. They're so miserable. Okay, and then she goes on to talk about my breast. Okay, you look horrible.
This
You
is
should be
a stranger.
embarrassed. And this she went back on the regular comments and she's like posting so everybody's looking at it. Okay, this woman had fillers in her lips. Okay, she is older than me. Okay, she lost about maybe 100 pounds, so she had that like makeover. She had a breast job done. Okay, I'm sorry, but I am very, very content with myself. I don't need to go buy plastic everything to feel good about myself. And I told her that. I said, look and then she put titles, that my titles drop all the way to the floor and blah, blah. Like, she's going on and on trying to break me. I'm sorry, but I thank God I am so full of myself. I'm not one of those, oh my God, I'm so sad because I don't look like... I took my looks. I embrace my looks. I'm happy with what I got. I can do better. I work on myself. That's why it's a constant, work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
But for women to take that initiative, that's a mental issue.
You know what? I didn't even think of it like that because you just said they're trying to break you.
Yeah.
Like, I totally see that now. That's what they're doing to me too.
Yeah.
They're trying to break me, and I hadn't thought about it like that.
Yeah, no, they're trying to.
They want to see me maybe give up, or
No,
they want to see you maybe give up too.
No, then I was thinking that same thing, is because this is what you might start getting. In fact, you're already getting it, and because you might run into these
That's
type
scary
of women.
though. That's obsessive.
That's obsessive, and the mental dysfunction Olympics that it takes
To be that obsessed with someone, yeah,
Yes.
that's definitely a mental disorder.
you get what I mean? Like, that's an Olympian, like,
Just following you closely.
yes.
And I'm going to burn them because as much as hate as she gave me, her man was in my inbox. So
Yeah.
She's
he liked the titles.
too, though,
He liked my titles.
And see, these are, and again, I know these are things that I think the three of us could sit here and go on all night about, and these are probably something we should all get together again and really, really talk about it, because
I feel part 3 coming on.
no, I feel that there's going to be a lot, especially with this, because I really want to get what you're doing out, because I see what you're going to do, and I see so much coming out of it, good. And, well, I don't want to say good and bad, and
I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out.
But there's an advocacy part in here.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned some things about, there's the traumas that exist. There's probably the traumas that we didn't even realize that were traumas. Earlier, before we got on the air, you were like, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I think I was in an abused relationship. I think I was this. So, and I think that's the beauty of what you're gonna do. I know it sounds fun, and I know it has the whimsy and the levity and all that stuff. But as we go through it, and I think this is the great part of it, is you're gonna, everyone involved might start realizing things that they missed, and who knows, man, you could change the whole culture of Hoodrat and make it a whole different type of culture. So that's, I don't know, I'm just seeing this as a bigger thing than what it is, and I saw it the moment I saw it. That's why I was like,
you saw the spark.
I saw it. No, I saw it. I was like, we got to get this. We got to talk about this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a good compliment.
Well, no, I think it's gonna be really cool.
I say just do it, keep pushing, and ignore everybody, because you're gonna get so much hate, and it's gonna come from women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just,
More so than anything.
am I sorry for putting your business out there? Are you the hood rat? Is that why you're so hurt? No.
Maybe she wants to be a hood rat.
Maybe.
She low-key
just
wants
the fact
to
that
be
she was
one.
pressed on you, to me, is just odd in itself.
I just say in general, this one is mental, straight the heck
that
out.
might have been.
Straight the heck out. Mental.
Doesn't that scare you though, to do events, because they might show up and like
They
bombard
do.
you? Oh my god.
See,
They have before. That's why I never post in real time.
Or
Ever.
the address.
Yeah. Ever. I never post in
Yeah,
real
your
time.
things are always afterward.
One time we were doing dinner right here in Montebello, and we walked into a taco, like a place. It's what was it? I can't remember. Anyways, it's my husband's favorite place. He grew up right here in Pico, so they wanted to go do the tacos there. They have the nachos and stuff. Casa Garcia.
Okay.
So I walk in, and it's a little place. You just it's like an island, so it's like one walkway to go in, order, and then you come back out this way, and there's tables everywhere. But it's really small and always super crowded, because that place has been around for like 40 years. They're really good. All of a sudden, I get a message on Messenger, and it says, "Get the tacos, they're really good." So when I seen the message, right away I turned around to see who's looking at me, and I'm like paranoid.
Oh my god.
And I'm just it had no picture of who it was, so it's I can't even match the face. And I told him, "Amma, we gotta go." He's all, why? I'm all, look at, like, I don't even know this person. And then it's those
And
kind
it's
of
on a
people that have, like, no
burner
posts,
account.
like, all, like,
Just
like,
burner accounts,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's not good.
I got so freaked out. That's why I started never posting in real time, because I had just posted, we're doing
Thanks for
dinner.
reminding me, because I've been posting in real time. And
Don't
Yeah,
post
no.
in
I
real
used to-
time
I
ever.
used to take a break like that, but lately,
No,
but I have to
don't do
stop.
that. Just
I have
do
to stop.
just pre-record and do
I
all
have to
that.
stop. Yeah.
Oh.
Thank
We're
you.
done. So she's coming back next
Yeah, well,
Monday.
No, well, that's why I'm doing I did the horse lips, because it's already, we got a few minutes, and we got Divine Time coming up. We got Jesse's going to be taking over, and yeah. I mean, I did call it though, didn't I? Izzy? I was like, this is going to be more than just a couple.
We have a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about. I know there's a lot to get through. I know right now, and the beauty part of this whole thing is you are bringing us with you. You are inviting us in, and we're gonna learn with you, and we're gonna take this journey with you. And I think this is a fantastic journey. Before we close it out and maybe try to get in one song, drop the socials, drop everything, so we can learn more about the Hoodrat company.
I'm only on Instagram right now at the Hoodrat Co. That's it. I'm not on TikTok or
No, that's
YouTube
fine.
or anything like that. So very
Time for growth.
straightforward.
Always time for growth.
At the Hoodrat Co. I respond to all my DMs, by the way, if you're nice.
So everybody, some of the big takeaway that we had was got a wonderful guest here. There's a whole wonderful brand that's going to be popping up, and it's got a lot. It's gained a lot of traction, a lot of positive traction, and we're gonna keep it
Negative
going.
traction
and
too.
negative traction as well,
And haters.
and haters,
Lurkers.
and
That
between-
are lovers at the end.
At the end. And the women here sitting with me have brought in a lot of points that we have to think about, and some of these points that were made, the men really have to think about, and let's make some changes.
Edúquense. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right, everybody. Let's say goodbye. We got DJ Jesse coming up right now, and you know what, Becky? We haven't played this Sinclair song in a couple
Sinclair's my
weeks.
comadre. I love
So
her.
let's get into this exclusive Sinclair single that we here at KQBH 101.5 are the only ones sitting on. So everybody, we're gonna have a good night. We're gonna say goodbye. What can
Buenas noches.